So it's the saddest tip of the day, and I gotta share this. I gotta share this realization I just had. So it's a difference between black culture and white culture. Like we live in America, and we have to realize this. We have to realize what it looks like, because we gotta realize the thin line, because we became so used to having their input into our culture, and it's like it produces a negativity that we don't even care about for real, but we argue it. And it's pathetic, honestly, because like if we don't even embrace, like if we don't even care about this shit for real, why do we sit here and waste our time and energy on this same thing? And I saw this black man's post, okay? And he was saying that a woman should dress like a mom if she wants to become one. And I said that, well, like, well, he not the right one if he can't respect her limitless potential. A woman is more than a vessel for children. If she want to show a little skin, she should be able to without feeling uncomfortable. Men walk around with shirts and they pants hanging off their ass and demand their respect, and they shouldn't have any problem getting respect, just like that woman shouldn't have problem getting respect, because regardless of what she got on, she is a human fucking being. Just like regardless of what that man got on, he is a human fucking being, and he deserved that same respect that she do, and she deserved that same respect that he do. It doesn't matter what they have on their body. It's about what's in their body, their soul, their mind, body, and soul. You're respecting their vessel. You're respecting their being. You're not respecting their clothes. Like, when did a person become their clothes? This is something we put on our body, not the other way around. Like, use y'all heads, bro. I don't know, that shit just made me mad to just think about it. And it's like, men should treat women how they want their daughter and mother to be treated. And women should treat men how they want their son and father to be treated. And I say that because a father is a woman's first love. Her son is her last love. Same for the mother, the what the fuck I'm trying to say? A daughter is a father's last love, and his first love is his mother. And it's like, we have to get back into those roots and stop trying to dick ride someone else's culture. Like, we are not part of their culture. They showed us, they keep fucking showing us this all the time. They said all lives matter. They didn't say Black Lives Matter. Y'all, did y'all know what that mean? That mean I don't give a fuck if y'all saying that y'all life matter. I said all lives matter. Fuck y'all Black lives. That's what to me, that's what that means. Cause they even came up with Blue Lives Matter. Like, fuck y'all Black lives. Blue lives matter. All lives matter, but Black lives sure as fuck don't matter. But that's literally what they said. They didn't say those exact words, but hey, you tell me what the fuck they said. And to help you distinguish between the two, Black culture embraces individuality. We unite, we love, we support, we are objective. We all for one. We literally, that's literally what we embody. We accept each other, and we are empathetic towards each other. Yeah, it's a lot of people that embodies white culture. It's because they lost touch with their inner self, their inner roots. And it's like, white culture is the people who shame individuality, who divided us, who made us fearful and made us doubt ourselves, to keep us subjective, because they was one for all. They are judgmental and opinionated. That is literally their culture. That is what they bleed. They bleed on the fear, on our fear. Do you understand that? Like, the only reason why we stuck in the state that we are stuck in is because they bleed off of our fear. That's why they prey on that shit. And it's like, that's what the darkness preys on, is fear. And it's like, even though their skin may be light, they embody that dark energy. And it's the shadow energy. So it's like a shadow only connects with shadows. It sucks the life out of light. And it's like, the shadow will always be there. And there's nothing wrong with a shadow. It's nothing wrong. I want to say this because, like, it's nothing wrong with white culture. It's not. They produce great things for their people. And ours as well. I ain't even finna say they didn't. Because it's some good white people out there, and I have to say that. But white culture makes you be in touch with your shadow side, whereas opposed to black culture helps you embrace your light, embrace who you are, as opposed to white culture makes you stick a needle and figure out who the fuck you are. Okay? It's like you have to utilize that. It's a tool. It's like, these are tools that we are using. It's not just 3D. Stop looking at everything from the 3D perspective. Like, I'm gonna remember this. When 3D is when things pop out at the screen. 5D is when you figure out why those things. You figure out the why behind those things that's popping out on the screen. You figure out how they connect with you in your life. You figure out what it means for you. And I don't know how to explain it. .3D is like what you see. 5D is what you get from it. If that makes sense. That's how I understand it. Like, 3D is what you see. 5D is what you get from it. And it's all about your perspective. Like, we are the directors of our life. We can name things and add value to them. That's the same thing that's how racism was built. Racism is a system. It has three levels to it. Institutionalized, where it's put into the structures, the policies, the practice, and the norms. Into, like, it's the silent nonsense, the silent bull that people just walk over, and it's a thing that they swept under the rug. Because you know how every family have them secrets that they just sweep under the rug and they just walk past like it's nothing. That's how institutionalized racism is. Then you have the second level. I forgot the exact name of it, but this is where the stereotypes and discrimination is. That's the mindsets of the people that's doing it. Okay? You have, because, like, for instance, you go to a white based store, and they follow the black person around the store. That is the second level of racism, because they're functioning off of an assumption that they made in their head from stereotypes that they heard. They're not going off of their own knowledge. Okay? And then you have internalized, where the people who's experiencing racism are embodying that energy. and like that negativity, and it's like you begin to believe what they're saying about you. And it's like we have to really dive deep into that and become aware of how racism really play a role in our life. Like it's not this unspoken rule that we don't it's not we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, I'm gonna just say it out there, like as a collective, like not just me yelling at this phone because I'm mad as hell at what I just seen. Like we just as a collective need to have that conversation, and we need to do that for the kids that's coming up. We need to do it for their sake, because if they don't know what racism is and what it look like, how the fuck they gonna beat that? How the fuck they gonna get rid of it? We gotta dismantle the shit. Like we just gonna all live here like it's not here, even though we all see it. Like we got 2 eyes to look, 3 to see. Wake up. Wake up. Peace and love.